So, well, I think that's a perfect segue to tie into lead generation because you hear this term often, be your authentic self. And ultimately,
Mhm.
what that means is be comfortable in your own skin. And if
Yes.
you can be comfortable in your own skin, you're going to build great relationships with your people, right? Like you will attract your people, you will find your tribe. And that's all lead generation is about. It's literally having conversations over and over and over again with people that you can relate to, or people that you connect with, or people with similar interests. And it seems like so many people are overwhelmed with lead generation. And there's one thing that you've talked about before, which is like prospecting for your personality type.
Yes.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, yeah, especially now, right? So if you were in real estate, I don't know, 50 years ago, there were only a couple ways that you could lead gen, right? I could go physically stand in front of somebody and have a conversation, door knock, meet them at church, get them on the phone, right? A big old long cord wrapped around you while you're dancing around the kitchen having the conversation. That's about it. I could mail them something, but mailers weren't a big thing because it was all manual process back then. But so that was it. I could get in front of them or I could call them. Now I can get in front of somebody, I can call somebody, I can Facebook message somebody, I can post on TikTok, I can DM somebody on Instagram. There's all these, I can build a YouTube channel that comes in organically. There's so many different ways to do prospecting, to do lead generation. Even amongst a conversation now, right? We have dialer services that allow you to call for rent by owner, for sell by owner, geo leads, expired listings, all these different types of people that before we never even realized, oh, I could have a conversation with them. And a lot of people, nothing against mainstream coaching. There's a lot of great coaching programs out there. They're not as good as double your income coaching. They're not as good as the agent mafia, but a lot of them tend to say, this is what I did, therefore do it. I'll take your money now. Right. And that's how most mainstream coaching works is I'm going to teach you how to prospect. Do what I did. The end. Give me your money. That doesn't work for everybody, right? If Walt Key was a great cold caller and loved to have conversations and dial up a FISBO, dial up a new agent, dial up whoever, that doesn't mean that Walt Key's agents are comfortable picking up the phone. Now, that doesn't mean that they shouldn't break out of their comfort zone and try something new, right? I'm not saying keep in your shell, but if you can assess what's my personality type, what's my conversation style, right? What is my business philosophy? Who do I want to interact with? What solution do I want to bring to the problem set of the world? Then I can say, there are prospecting strategies that best align with that. Well, it only makes sense that I do those because it's going to be more natural. It's going to flow more easily. I'm going to feel comfortable enough to pick up the phone and do it. And at the end of the day, it almost doesn't matter what prospecting style you use. What matters is that you use it consistently, repetitively, in a disciplined manner so that you build the results that you want. But man, it sure is easy if you're comfortable with it already, right?